Hi, it's Dave and Christian here with Creative Weekly. Today we're talking about being friendly. Let's do this. Some of the best creative leaders I've seen are creative leaders who are great up front, great at doing praise and worship. They are people who are not afraid to be committed to, if something's not working, stopping it. If something's not going great, just calling a halt to the whole proceedings, which you can do in kids, less than you can in adults. It's unusual for someone to jump up in front of adult praise and worship and go, all right, guys, let's start again. That you guys aren't focused, all right?
That's true.
But here, there's that confidence that makes a great creative leader where they just do what they've got to do in order to be effective on a weekend service, and that includes actually talking directly to kids and asking them to focus. That includes, hey everybody, let's start again. I think you need to just shake it out, stretch up and down, touch your toes. Let's try that again. That kind of stuff. But there's also a confidence from off stage. Now, I'm talking about confidence again. Actually, last week we talked about confidence.
That was true.
And so this is a little more about that, but a little more about confidence. But when you're off the stage and you're hanging out with the kids, there's a way to behave and a way to add to the atmosphere. And one of the great things to do, if you're there sitting during the preaching of the word, or just hanging out with the kids, if a leader asks a question from the front of the stage, like, who saw a movie the last school holidays or the school holidays? Christian, what did you see?
I saw Spider-Man 4.
Spider-Man 4. Is that even a movie?
Now,
Christian put his hand up. I love seeing all the leaders put their hands up and answer random questions, but also during preaching. If there's a question asked, always put your hand up. Just do it, even if you don't have an answer. Because you're trying to create the culture, and we're trying to create a feedback loop where the kids are talking and the leaders are talking to the kids, and it's just a fantastic way to be inside our programs and our rooms. So that's a couple of little hints. You don't run KDGs probably as a creative leader, but you are definitely trying to build a relationship with the kids. And the one thing we think about all the time, I'll leave you with this, is you've got this idea of you've got to get to know all the kids. And so you're like, well, I can't get to know all the kids, so I just won't get to know any of them. It's like that thing, like if someone asks for a special, you've got 2 lollies left, 2 chocolates left, and you're like, some kid goes, hey, can I have a chocolate? You say, listen, if I have to give you one, I have to give all the kids one, and I can't do that. No, you don't. You can have favorites. You're allowed to have favorites, right? God has favorites. It's me. If you see yourself as God's favorite, then what I want you to do is do for one what you wish you could do for all. So if a kid, and this is the same with relationally, if there is a kid that you know and you have fun with and you always talk about sport with, don't worry about the rest of them. Focus on him, because that one time, that moment, that focus that you get with him could change his life forever.
That's true.
So this is don't spread yourself too thin. And there are introverts and extroverts in our team. And if you find yourself more introverted, like me, then you just a couple of kids you can build strong relationships with, and just chat to every time you see them. So there's a couple of thoughts there for being friendly.
It's good.
But everybody, I'd love to see more friendliness, taking it forward, making it great for every child that comes along this weekend.
Yeah.
Peace in the Middle East.
So good.